All right. So next up, this is a sale price and a worldwide launch. Now, I don't know if my fiance is watching. Davender, if you are, change the channel because I'm going to talk about a Christmas gift that I'm getting for you. Okay, let's assume that he did. All right. So the man always likes to have his clothes pressed and polished and good. Like, you know, he's a professional guy. Who is traveling with an iron? Or who is actually using the iron in the hotels? They are almost garbage. I'm sorry. Every experience I've had with them, it's really, really bad. But we all like to make a nice impression in what we are wearing, or even if it's just to freshen up. Like if I've worn this blazer 5 times, I'm probably not taking it to the dry cleaner. I have something underneath it, but I want to freshen it up. This is a travel steamer. Don't be fooled by the word travel, though, because you can probably also just use it as your primary steamer at home. And did I just do that? Yes, I did. It folds down to nothing. So small apartment dwellers, you are in a really good space right now. And did you see this price tag? From a brand you actually know, $26.98. Are you kidding? 4 easy payments of $675. Are you kidding? Let's go through colors. There's just 2. This is really, really easy, and they're both really nice. So it's like if you're gifting this, you don't go, oh, I don't want that bright neon yellow. We've got it in gray. We've got it in sage. And I love that it even comes with the box that implies gifting. Did you know you could get a Rowenta steamer for $27, exclusive to QVC? Sabrina Coleman, I'm gonna step around your setup here, your rack, so we can steam the daylights out of some clothing. So I keep talking about irons because I know a lot of folks out there do still iron. All right, one of my best friends, Rachel Boasting, loves to iron, okay? I am not in that camp. I own one, I never use it. In fact, the one that I have is Rowenta, and I only ever use it to steam.
See, you know.
Right. For me, it's just an easier way to get either the wrinkles out or even to like crease and press if you want to as well. But Sabrina, you're taking all that Rowenta technology, you're putting it in a handheld for 27 bucks?
Yes, yeah, 27 bucks. And this is Rowenta. You mentioned it. This is a brand we know. It's been around for over 100 years, and we've sold over 3 million irons and steamers on QVC, and they're not stopping with this amazing travel size steamer. I mean, how convenient is this? Folds down, as you showed before, weighs less than 2 pounds. Less than 2 pounds, and they're giving you the convenience of having a little travel hook here that you can hang it on a hanger, take it with you. It's making it functional, convenient, and now you can safely steam on the go.
Okay, things I already love about this. It is smaller than my travel hairdryer.
Yes.
Okay. And yet holds more than a teaspoon of water, so I don't have to constantly refill this up, and we'll talk about that. You'll see the container on the back, and you'll show us how to fill that up. I love that it has that solid steel panel on the front, so it's automatically, because that heats up too, is going to help me to smooth everything out.
It's almost like an iron.
It is.
Yes, you're like pressing the wrinkles as you iron.
And because it's Rowenta, it doesn't do this.
Oh yeah, no spitting. No spitting or gurgling. You know you have those big handheld big steamers, and they like gurgle and they spit. No, this is Rowenta technology. I'm getting you in the face. I mean, look at that.
It's okay. I'm getting a nice little facial.
Yeah, you're getting a little facial while we steam. But take a look at this.
Actually, hold it right there. Do you see, guys, do you see that steam coming out of it?
Yeah,
this is no joke. Like, I fear sometimes when we use the word travel that people think, well, you got to kind of compromise when you're traveling.
No
Look,
way.
I just did an 8-day trip meeting my future in-laws, like the extended ones. Ain't no compromising. Got to make a good first impression, right?
Yes.
And if I needed to, I would have sent my dress out to have it pressed. But when you have a good steamer, that you're refreshing, and I mean, I keep talking about travel, you're using this as at home as your primary steamer. You always have this, you know, filled up. You can use tap water on this, and then just keep it in, you know, next to where the laundry is. Just pop out, you know, the wrinkles as you go, and everybody's always looking polished. Now, before this presentation, we had 2 other presentations, worldwide launch. 7,000 orders were placed in those 2 presentations. And Brian, how many do we have already rolling in on this one? 1,000 orders, 500 people on the phone line because it's $26.98. I'm going there. All right, great shot right there of your 2 color choices. The gray is like a real light gray. And then the sage is that soft, almost kind of pastel-y sage. Real pretty, looks very modern, looks, frankly, expensive. And I love it when we reach the point with a brand where you just look at the name and you go, oh, okay, I know it's going to be good, but you would never think $26 and change. Can't take an iron to this?
No,
even
way.
a Rowenta iron.
Yeah, it would be destroyed. And like we said, our clothes aren't always dirty. They're either musty or they smell or they just need to be freshened
How
up.
many times have you taken like a cashmere sweater or something?
Oh, yeah.
To a dry cleaner? Not really because it's, that
Nope.
you sweated in it or anything, but just like it needs to come back looking fresh, right?
100%.
This is what you do. You pop a light bit of steam over it, you freshen it up, it gets all nice, feels clean and brand new again. How much would it cost to dry clean that cashmere sweater? Once?
Yeah.
Twice? Well, now we're over the cost of the steamer. We have 1,500 orders. College students in little dorms, apartment dwellers. I just moved out of my 2-bedroom apartment, and everything I bought had to be mini because I wanted all the modern, niceties, but I didn't have the space.
I want to show you how easy it is to use. So I just unscrewed this water reservoir, and you're going to see it has this little plastic piece right here. You're going to lift that on up, and I have a cup of regular tap water right here, and you're going to fill it up. And what's great about this too is that it's clear, so you can see exactly how much water is in there.
Fuel gauge.
Yes, fuel gauge, exactly. It's going to hold 2.3 ounces of water. You're going to go ahead and just screw that right on the back here. And then it's going to give you the indicator here. This is unlocked, this is lock. You're going to turn it on. You have that great on-off switch right here. And this is your steam trigger. This is when it's going to give you the 1100.
Quickly you started cranking it out again.
Within seconds. Within seconds, you can get to steaming. I mean, think about that. It fits in your bag. Take it in your purse. I mean, I have a purse here. This is my bag. I mean, just to show you, put it in perspective. Here's my bag. Fold it down, obviously when it's not hot, and just chuck it in your purse and go. I mean, now you have it to freshen up before work. If you have kids like me and you're just like, oh my gosh, you look a mess, freshen them up. I mean, this is a great
I'm
before
laughing,
and
but guess
after.
what? I guarantee you there are people right now ordering this because they ride on a train
Yep.
to get to work. And then you've got to, have you ever had that happen? You're like, I get all dressed up and then I go to work, I have an important meeting at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Listen, go into the office bathroom, plug this in, take your blazer off, steam it up, freshen it up. You have it, use it. And this is one of those things that we kind of forget that we have, and then you go, oh my gosh, now I've saved so much money from the dry cleaner. I don't have to launder and like degrade over time my fabrics because all I want to do is steam it up. And you'd be amazed how much fresher everything looks when you steam it. And again, if you're like me and you just, I can't be bothered. I don't have an ironing board.
You're allergic to
it's just
ironing.
Like so much work. And
is.
I'm not knocking anybody who actually irons their pillowcases. Man, that's awesome. That ain't me, right? This is me.
Yeah, this is easy. This is delicate fabric here. I mean, you can feel this. This is really delicate. And steam is not your enemy. I mean, this is getting the wrinkles out 101. And I like how you can refresh clothing. But let's not just talk about clothing, right? Let's talk about drapes. Let's talk about pet beds. Let's talk about throw pillows. I mean, I took this out of storage. This is my little festive pillow. But sometimes when you take it out of the
girl,
basement,
I'm about to take 500 Christmas pillows out of storage.
And sometimes they got a little steam to them. Just take a little steam to this. And this has beads on it.
Yeah.
If you have things that are embezzled or things that have like delicate pieces on it, just now safely
like
steam
the Christmas
them.
quilt that you're about to take out.
Yes.
Like you used it for a few weeks last year. You don't need to launder it or take it to the dry cleaner, but run the steamer over it, right? That's just that gratifying feeling. I never thought in 2023 I'd be saying something like this is $27.
It's crazy.
But it is. Use it until the end of January. If you don't love it, send it back. But we have 10,000 in total ordered. 3,000 in this show. $6.25 to find out if you love it, and I guarantee you will. Sabrina, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's so great. Yeah, I never have to iron again. Okay, 15 minutes away from our